Last night in the theater, when you guys are all walking down the road to the gunfight.
It's everybody's favorite scene that did it, yeah. That's why we were there. In fact, before we started walking down to the gunfight, I said, guys, this is why we all wanted to be here right now. This is it.
Yeah, the entire audience got so jazzed up when that happened. I know you must have done take after take, but
It was about 3 days worth on just a walk. In dailies one night, which is the film you shoot the day before, we'd have like soundtracks over the dailies even, and they played "These Boots Are Made for Walking." That's why we were walking down there. It was a blast.
Okay. Now, a lot of gunplay in this movie. I'm looking at these guns and I'm wondering, now, are those replicas? Are those the real thing? What kind of guns were they, and how awkward was shooting with those type of weapons?
I chose for mine a small, short-barreled little Colt rather than going for the big Wonder Bluster, because I figured Doc was the kind of guy who would shoot somebody under a table rather than face off at him and shoot him at close range too. Much easier to handle, much easier to hide.
There was another movie with a similar theme that came out not too long ago, Tombstone, and Disney is releasing the video version of the film the same weekend that this film is coming out in the theaters, which struck me as kind of a little maybe underhanded. But how did you feel about the fact that there were two films with similar subjects?
Well, I didn't see that movie, but people are obviously interested in the story, so.
And doing a story on reshooting scenes for films and reshooting endings, in your career as an actor, how often has that come about where the producers have said, we want you back, we're going to reshoot a scene or change the ending?
See, I think it happened on The Big Easy, was it? Yeah. Yeah, The Big Easy, we reshot the ending. I can't even remember what it was, but I know we reshot it.
Okay. One of my favorite films, because my brother is a pilot, is The Right Stuff.
Yeah.
Love that film. I was speaking to Philip Kaufman on the Rising Sun junket, and he wasn't very happy with the way the film was marketed. I'm just curious, the fact that film didn't do maybe as well as a lot of people had hoped it would, were you disappointed in the way it was run in its ad campaign at all?
Well, yeah, I think it was sort of like, it sort of hung the marketing of that movie on John Glenn, and he was running for president at the time, and I think people probably had the idea that this was like a movie like going to school to go to this movie, going to a history lesson, and John Glenn is not the most exciting guy there is around. So I think people got the wrong idea about it.
Dennis, I watched Flesh and Bone recently on video, and I was really very impressed with your performance, that really restrained, straightforward type of thing. With this film, you're basically the scene stealer of the entire movie. Are you particularly happy with the types of performances that you're giving right now?
Oh, I'm finding the older I get, the better the parts get. Yeah. Of course, as we get older, we're more interesting people, I think, and yeah, I'm very happy with the way things are going. I love acting and getting to do it.
Well, do you think you're getting maybe more selective too with the type of movies that you're going after? Are you consciously going for a different type of movies?
No, not necessarily. It's just that I'm lucky enough that the roles are coming along and still are.
And one final question: doing a story on actors on location, and I know you've been in a lot of different places around the world shooting movies. When you go on location, what kind of things do you ask for or take along with you to make life on the road more comfortable?
Well, my family, for one thing, is number one. It's got to come with me. I take my dog when I can, and a pillow. Take a pillow from my own bed. It makes me feel good.